Okay, Chief Meteorologist Matt Zafino joins us now. Matt, talk to us all about this super moon this week.
Yeah, it is full tomorrow, and unfortunately, we're not going to see it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, right. Bye, Blair.
It up
See
and
you later.
everything. Okay.
No. But its impact will be felt here in the Northwest, especially here at the Oregon coast, which isn't bad right now. The winds are calm. It's raining. It's warm, but it's going to get windy there. So let's talk about the full moon, right, which is tomorrow, and it is called the Beaver Moon.
I thought that was a rat for a second, and I hated it.
Yeah, but look at the tail.
Yeah,
I mean,
know. At first glance,
yes,
it looks like a rat.
Well, I was kind of blocking the tail.
I'm not a fan of rats.
But everybody in Oregon loves beavers, right?
Yes, of course.
We're the beaver state. So it's full tomorrow morning at 5:19 a.m. You won't see the moon tonight or tomorrow night. It's going to be cloudy. Maybe the next full moon in December. But it is a supermoon, meaning that the moon is full when it is making its closest approach to us and to the sun. So that's why it looks a little bit bigger, if you can see it, than the regular moon. So again, this month is called the Beaver Moon, and you know what? I love the names of all the moons throughout the year. The next one is the cold moon. Blair, if you were able to name a full moon, what would you name it?
Oh my God, probably the sunflower moon.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. It's the first thing that came to my mind.
If the Lunar Naming Commission came down and said, Blair, give us a moon name, you'd come up with sunflower. I like that.
Sunflower, that would be my, yeah.
By the way, I just made that up. There is no Lunar Naming Commission.
I believed you.
Sounded official, I know.
Yeah.
All right, so we have the full moon tomorrow. So what will the impact be? Well, let's check out the tide forecast. This is for Astoria. Now, even tomorrow afternoon, we're going to have a 10-foot tide and then a minus tide. So whenever the low tides are in the negative and the high tides are 10 feet or above, those are big swings, bigger than normal. You can see the second high tide, or the one coming along early in the morning on Thursday, is an 8-foot tide. But then after that low tide at 2.2, it jumps up to a 10.3 on Thursday afternoon. That is an extremely high tide, and it's because the tides are happening around the full moon. The moon, of course, causes the tide. So what does that mean? Well, it means we've got a high surf advisory and a coastal flood advisory for Wednesday and Thursday at the Oregon coast, because when you get that 10-foot tide, there are some low spots along Highway 101, some of the other coastal roads that can actually flood with seawater. So you get some minor tidal overflows, what that's called. Now, the high surf advisory is separate. That's just because of all the stormy weather in the Pacific Ocean generating big swells. Those swells will turn into 25 to 30-foot breakers along the Oregon coast on Thursday. So again, it's going to be an active day out of the beach, all because of the super full Beaver Moon. There you go.
Love it.
At least partly because of that. Now, we also have wind warnings across southern Oregon with the incoming storms. Right now, the swells offshore are building to 16 to 18 feet. But again, they're going to be building to 25 to 30 feet as we go into Thursday. Portland right now is 52 and rainy. Notice the east wind, but it's going to turn southerly. And when it does, that's when we get the gusty winds tomorrow afternoon. See, we're just plastered in green. That's all rain. So yeah, we don't really have a prayer of seeing that full moon tonight or tomorrow night. Maybe on Friday night we will. It'll be a little bit less than full at that point, but still should be cool. So it is going to be a wet night. It is a wet night. The rainfall is ticking upwards. Haven't had a lot in Portland yet today. We had dry weather all day long until this evening, so that was nice. Nice break from that really wet weather we had last night. So weather impact alerts for Wednesday and Thursday, especially Wednesday. And there's also a chance of an isolated thunderstorm as the cold front moves on through and slightly cooler air aloft rolls on in. Look at this. It is messy out there in the North Pacific. Several storms, the two coming our way Wednesday and Thursday to keep the rain going. So let's look at the winds. See, they ramp up over 30 miles an hour in Salem. This is tomorrow, 40, 45 miles an hour, maybe 50 on the coast. They continue upwards of near 40 miles an hour in the valley tomorrow afternoon. And then another surge on Thursday, maybe not quite as strong here, but the coast still looking at gusts of about 45 to 50 miles an hour. So a couple pretty stormy days. Our high today was 56 in Portland. That's about average for this time of the year. Portland right now is 52. We may actually warm up a little bit overnight if the wind switches to the south briefly after this warm front goes by. So look for rain tomorrow, turning to showers, gusty south winds, still rainy and windy on Thursday there, Blair. Then Friday, things begin to improve as we go to showers and sun breaks. But look at the weekend. Saturday and Sunday both look good.
Yes, perfect.
Yes.
Sunshine is in the future.
Good timing.
Okay, Matt, thanks.
You bet.